I don't know who need to hear this morning, but I want to let you know that God love you. Why am I saying this? I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said to me, "Why are you so negative? Why are you so pessimistic?" Well, I said to him that I'm not negative, I'm not pessimistic. I just really telling you what's going on in the world. What I see around me, that's what I speak about. And we go back and forth with it for a while, then we hang up. I thought about it, and I look into it, and I say, you know what? I think he's right. Sometimes we can't just keep going and talk about all these negative things that's going on in the world. I know there's a lot of it, but to go on and talk about it all the time, it can lead to depression. And I said to myself, you know what? He's right. I'm going to start looking at things differently. Not ignoring what's going on in the world, but I'm going to start to be more positive. Look at the positive side, because I always see the glass half empty. I never see the glass half full. So there was another time I was talking to him again on the phone, and he was going through some stuff, and I just told him, God love you. He was shocked for a minute. He said, you know what? That's the first time I ever heard you say something positive. It's the first time I ever hear you say something like that to me. I was shocked because I said to myself, you don't know that God love him? At the time I wasn't really serious when I said it. I just said it to try to be more positive and try to say something positive to him. But I was taken back when he actually paused for a minute, and it seemed as if it touched him. You know, it caused him to think for a minute, and he said, it's the first time you ever tell me something positive. Thank you. I thought about it, and it caused me to reflect back on my childhood. You see, in my community, let me be more frank. In the black community, at least for me, I grew up in a home without a mother and a father. I grew up with my grandmother. And there's a lot of words that is spoken about around the house. And believe it or not, love is not one of them. They expect you to know that they'll love you by the things that they do, their actions, and or they take care of you and so on. They expect you to know that. They assume that you know that they love you, but the word love is never mentioned in the home. So for me, I heard it, I've seen it said on TV, I heard people say it on TV, but I never heard anyone, no one never said it to me. The first time a person ever said I love you to me, believe me or not, you're going to find this funny, is my wife. I can't remember it having been said to me any time before that, but the first time I heard it, I could remember hearing it was from my wife. My father never said it to me until later on. I will get to that in a minute. My mother never said it to me again, also until later on in life. And that was way after I get married. My father actually didn't say it to me until I was like 40 something years old. My mother, the same thing. She haven't said it to me until I was like 40 something years old. So I was a grown man by the time they say I love you to me. And when they said it to me, it broke my heart. I tell you the truth. I just start crying. You know, showing children that you love them is one thing. Or showing people that you love them is one thing. But telling the person that you love them, that's another, is total different thing. And that's what's needed, especially in the black community, in the homes. That the parents need to tell these children that they love them. Not just buying things and giving them things and taking them places, but sitting them down and throw your hands over them, grab them, hold them close to you and say, son, I love you. Daughter, I love you. And let them hear it come out of your mouth, come out of your lips, that I love you. You wouldn't believe the impact that it have on a child's life, how much it would change their lives, and how much it would cause them to take different route, take a different turn in life. Some of the things, I'm not saying it's a remedy for a lot of the things that's going on out there in the community, but you wouldn't believe the impact that it would have on a child's life by just saying, I love you. By just saying that, not just saying it, don't neglect showing them, but saying the word, let the word come out of your mouth. Let us see that it's coming from the heart, that I love you. That would cause a child to turn, to think, to stop, not looking for love from other people who don't really love them, but knowing that at home somebody loved me, in the home somebody loved me. My mother loved me, my father loved me, my sister loved me. Just to hear the word I love you, not just saying it once or twice, but let them know constantly, I love you, I love you. And that's what God does for us. He tells us in the scripture that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. We know this. But God demonstrated his love towards us, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. He showed us that he loves us. And we are to practice this over and over and telling people, not just your family and your friends, but your family and your loved one, but tell your friends also that I love you. I love you. That will make a big impact on that person's life. Telling that person that they are loved. Somebody care about you. I care about you. Not just passing the buck on and say, hey, I'm such and such. You know, it's good to tell people that God love you, but let the person know I love you. I care about you. That would make a big impact on the person's life. To know that they are loved. So I don't know who need to hear this. I don't want to prolong this, because I kind of like going off script, because this is like Black History Month and I want to go through it a little bit, but I just want to let somebody know that I don't know you. I can't say I love you because I don't know you. I can't be like other people say I love you and I don't know you. But God loves you. God loves you, and he cares about you. God bless you this morning.